Hi friends, Maggie the Inspired Coach here. Have you ever wondered if you're lazy or if you just don't have any willpower or follow through? Like you can start things but you just can't finish them. The thing is, you're not lazy. Willpower is finite. It's like a battery that gets depleted throughout the day. Every single decision that you make during the day, during the morning in particular, what to wear or what to eat or anything that's not habitual, it will deplete you of your willpower. Every time you have to resist something, that depletes you of your willpower. So for example, if you are trying to eat healthy and then you have a morning tea staff break meeting thing and there's like a massive spread of croissants and really yummy things and you have to constantly be like, nope, not having that, not having that, not having that. Every time you have to exhibit that willpower and self-control to say no, you're taking a little bit out of your self-control bank. So if you don't exercise in the morning and you leave it till the evening, if you go through the whole day making all these decisions, you are far less likely to follow through on your exercise because the willpower and the self-control battery is flat. And here's where it gets a little more interesting. One of the reasons people don't achieve their goals isn't just because they've run out of willpower, it's because they have this all or nothing thinking. They're black and white. They think they have to do everything perfectly or they've failed. I'm quite familiar with the all or nothing mentality. It's something I'm actively working on healing. Giving something up completely, like alcohol, I gave up alcohol 15 years ago, much easier than eating in moderation, for example. And a lot of substance abuse places say that it's much easier to completely give up a substance than deal with eating disorders where you have to actually eat to live. So here's a quick little test. If you wrote down all the goals that you want to achieve, and I said to you, go crazy, dream big, write all the goals, 15 goals, 20 goals, whatever it is. And then I said to you, you can only do one goal. You can only work on one goal at once. How would that make you feel? For me, it would make me feel a bit panicked, like, oh no, a bit anxious, but I want to work on all of them. Like I can't just work on one because then I won't be working on those. And it's frustrating. And then I want to do it all or nothing. I'm either doing it all or I'm doing nothing. And that is a trap. So we need to stop relying on willpower alone and we need to step away from the all or nothing mentality. Those two things alone will revolutionize you achieving your goals. Because lasting change comes from something far less sexy and far less glamorous, and that is habits, micro habits, breaking things down into their smallest form. You've probably heard of atomic habits or micro habits. It's the same thing. Habits don't drain your energy. Habits are just automatic behaviors that you don't even have to think about. The way you dry yourself off after the shower or turn the kettle on and get your cup of tea or brush your teeth, completely automatic. They don't take up any of your battery. Those habits that we want to implement, we want to get them automatic so they don't drain us of our battery. The brain is a super hungry organ. It takes up 20% of our energy. And so when we're instilling new habits, it's taking a lot of extra energy to implement the habits. And that's why micro habits work so well, just taking something in its smallest form and implementing that, not trying to do this massive change. Like for example, instead of trying to overhaul your entire diet and have really healthy breakfast, lunch and dinner and snacks, you just want to add one piece of fruit if that's your jam. You want to add one piece of fruit per day until that's a habit. And then you want to work on one other thing, implementing a healthy breakfast. And then after that's happening and that becomes more automatic, we want to add a healthy lunch and we want to add these things in stages. And I get it. How frustrating that it takes this long. But the thing is, if you are implementing this habit and it becomes solid and your neurons are like firing together and wiring together and it really becomes an automatic thing, you are saving yourself so much time in the long run because New Year's resolutions, like majority of them don't work because people are unable to maintain them in the long term. But when you implement small steps, small little habits over time, tiny micro habits over time, they become permanent. Practice becomes permanent. And then you're not having to start again. You don't need that New Year's resolution because you've already kept on over the last year. There is so much more to this. I am learning so much about habits that it is blowing my mind. I just can't get enough of it. And I'm going to bring more of my learnings to you in both the podcast and my YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. And if you'd like more personal support with breaking out of the all or nothing thinking, I can support you with that. My one-on-one coaching is open and the link is in the description. So, are you an all or nothing person? Really? Perhaps. I invite you to investigate, have a look, and see what goals have I constantly been putting on my list and that I'm not achieving? And is it because my habits aren't micro enough? Till next time, my friends, stay inspired.
Like and subscribe.